I thought you would find interesting on Reddit right before we started recording here. If there is not an NFL season, the rumor is that the NFL is going to calculate win percentages over the last 4 seasons and give the top team with the worst win percentage the number 1 overall pick, and that would be your Cleveland Browns at 20.
So, are we taking Trevor Lawrence then? Like, is that like, do we have to?
I don't know. I mean, it depends, because I was going to say it depends on how Baker does this year, but we won't know how Baker did this year if there's no season. So
Somebody, I forget where it was, but somebody, I think it might have been like ESPN Daily. They were asking if Trevor Lawrence is too tall to be a quarterback. Because they're like, is there a point where like you're too tall? And it's like, come on now. Like, first it's too short, now it's too tall. Like, you're just finding reasons to cut down these.
Yeah, I think that's interesting. The draft is in Cleveland this year. You know, it's a Cinderella story. Makes 2016 worth it. You know.
Maybe. Do we bring Hugh Jackson back to do our pick for us?
Oh, that'd be interesting. Yeah.
Bring the boys back, like him and Sashi.
Yeah. Do you think? Are you surprised by 23%? Doesn't that seem high?
No. I mean, that seems about right. Out of 16 games, that's just a shade over 3.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
winning 1 game in 2 years, though. You know what I mean?
Well, right, but I mean, we won
7 and then 6.
Yeah, so I mean that makes sense over 4 years. So I mean, it's
14 out of 30 or 14 out of 64. Yeah, okay.
I mean, math is our friend, I guess.
Based off looking at just the raw number, it looked kind of high, but that makes sense.
That makes it almost feels low because even though the last year wasn't like it's upsetting, like last year and the year before were the 2 best Browns seasons in a long time.
Yeah.
And like last year was so disappointing because we had a shot at being real good, but like any other year we'd be super jacked about that.
Yeah, for sure. So
23% is like, oh, with this team, like 23% is garbage. Like if we would have won 4 games last year, we would have set this town on fire. Like the year that we won 0, it was less disappointing because we're like, well, we're going to win no games this year. Like it was almost like that's just what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Football, other news, it's